The pandemic of COVID-19 is affecting communities and schools across Kenya and the rest of the world. In Kenya, the government has closed its schools until January 2021, but has allowed the resumption of teaching for those children in transitionary and examination years. We at Peponi School, as a British curriculum school, have been allowed to have year groups back who are either in transition between courses or are sitting examinations at the end of this academic year. Whilst we are continuing with online learning for some children who have rightfully chosen not to return to school, there is no doubt that those in school are enjoying and benefiting from the experience. Education is always best done in person, and the character of this school works best when we are together as a community. What do you enjoy most about being back at school?
For me, it's the community, the way we have come together to protect each other and those at home that we have to go back to at the end of each day. The Peponi spirit has truly shown itself.
Being able to come back to school with everyone wearing masks, having sanitizing stations as well as hand washing stations has been very reassuring for me to come back. It's also been very helpful for everyone to be socially distanced, whether it's in the break area, the dining hall or classrooms.
In the classrooms, the teachers are taking appropriate measures to ensure our safety and their own. And in addition to this, in the boarding houses, each pupil has their own room, which means that there is a sense of security and safety even within the boarding house, where there is regular cleaning and upkeep.
I have been very impressed with the way that our parents, pupils and teachers took to online learning back in March, when it was generally felt that we would be back fully at the beginning of the academic year. Sadly, that was not to be the case, and although we were doing well academically, there is no question that we were falling behind in some important areas. Children need children when they are learning, teachers need children when they are teaching, and parents need schools to provide the community from which their children learn. Plato, the Greek philosopher, said that necessity is the mother of invention, and the necessary isolation at the beginning of the spread of this pandemic caused a necessity. And out of that, we needed the invention of technological educational techniques and devices that were possibly unknown or certainly unpracticed before our lockdown. Many of these practices will stay and become incorporated into better learning experiences for everybody. However, none of them have replaced teaching in person, and I am pleased to say that with the correct policies and protocols in place, we have been able to return to school and to a more active approach to learning, inside and outside the classroom. Members of the school have responded to the new challenges well. Masks are worn, hands have never been so clean, and we remain a healthy 2 metres apart. It is interesting when I watch the news coming out of the United States, in some places in the United Kingdom and throughout areas of Europe, the debate about 3 very simple precautions that can be taken to prevent the transmission of the virus from person to person seems to wage on. Remain socially distant, wear a mask and sanitize your hands by preferably using soap and water are regular and much accepted practices in Kenya and Peponi. Children here have taken to these principles really well and are not only tolerating these slight impositions, but also encouraging and supporting each other to do the right thing. I read once in an email that a criticism of the British curriculum was that it was solely and purely constructed for examination success and focused on grades to the detriment of the actual real purposes of education. I think that this is unfair, and the adaptability of our pupils to intelligently and constructively adapt to this new world is testament to the success of their education. Peponi School remains committed to the development of character, regardless of the academic ability, and cherishes qualities in individuals regardless of current and popular enthusiasms. As you will see in this video, activities have started, and whilst we are avoiding collective and socially close activities, we are encouraging all pupils to find and be involved in something outside the classroom. In many children's cases, this has been a very valued part of their return to school. Music, drama, some sports and debating have all been enjoyed. We are fortunate in having a very large campus with plenty of space for all of our exciting activities. Enjoy the video. It is really good to have our children back.